My name is Ethan Olson. I'm the Director of Native Landscapes with Keep Indianapolis Beautiful. My role is to help implement public pocket parks across the city and also to restore our native landscapes along our waterways, so removing invasive plant species and replacing them with native plant species. Today we're going to be talking about native plants and the importance of native plants in an ecosystem. A native plant is any plant that occurred naturally in a given area before human interference. These plants have an extremely strong relationship with the native insects in that area. The two co-evolved with each other over thousands and in many cases millions of years. Over that time they formed a very deep chemical bond with one another, and it's this kind of chemical bond that determines which insects can feed on which plants certain insects can make their nests out of. About 90% of our insect herbivores are specialists, meaning they're very picky eaters. They can only eat from a very select plant palette. So if we don't have those native plants, if we don't have those plants that the insects can feed from, we won't have the insects. And oftentimes these insects are doing really powerful services for mankind, including pollination, pest control, things like that. Lots of these insects are keystone species, meaning if they are removed from an ecosystem, the entire ecosystem will crumble. So Keep Indianapolis Beautiful chooses to install almost strictly native plants in all of the landscapes that we create. This is so we can provide habitat and provide food sources for our native insects. We use volunteers to do our work, so at the same time, while we're implementing these native landscapes, we're also educating the citizens of Indianapolis about this important topic. To me, it's kind of surprising how few people know about the relationship that native plants have with native insects and thus our ecosystems as a whole. So we have a sort of dual purpose in both providing that habitat and also educating our Indianapolis citizens.